2K Sports pregame show.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, happy to be here with my partners, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, their goal tonight is to play with the same type of effort at both ends of the court. They can't afford to let up at the defensive end, and that's a message I'm sure has been communicated to them in the locker room. In a league of giants, the NBA community loves to cheer for the little guy. One of the best ever players under 6 feet tall got to be Isaiah Thomas. Guys, just how is he able to dominate when he's listed at, 5'9"?
Yeah, I mean, his domination comes from his speed and quickness. And actually, it's an advantage. He uses his lack of size as an advantage because he sees avenues and lanes that typically taller players can't see. Great outside shot, what makes you cover him. This guy has the total package.
A short guy sees lanes that taller players can't see.
No question.
Anyway, he plays with zero fear in this game. Reminds me of a little bit of Allen Iverson.
So Isaiah Thomas, 5'9". Shaq, when he was born, you don't realize this, was 5'10".
Wow.
Yeah.
5'10".
Here's Kevin Harlan.
5'10".
Basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, LeBron James gives Coach Tyronn Lue credit for his even keel. James says that Lue is the same way no matter the point in the game. He's always saying, okay, let's move on to the next possession. Now, Lue says, I think it's just being poised and being positive. That's the best approach. It carries over to your team, and it gives them confidence. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That philosophy is what helped win Cleveland a title back in 2016. Always positive, always thinking ahead. Cavaliers to start out. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So the Thunder 5 right now. Adams is out there with Grant. And there's Gordon. And there's Gordon. And it's Gordon in at the point guard. Now here's Gordon after LeBron James's miss. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And Thomas has it in the corner. Sinks the triple. Thomas got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Outstanding job by Korver in how he swings the pass over to the most open man on the court.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Open look. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
Just like the awareness there from Korver. He draws a lot of attention, which is why he's able to get passes over to his teammates. But if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
from Thomas on the assist by Thompson. Thomas got 7.
I give some credit to the screen out there. That totally freed up the shooter to take advantage of that look.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Just careless. No other way to describe it to start the game. That's already his 3rd miscue.
Quarter of play, 1 minute played. And there's the pass to front. Hits up a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They're going to turn over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. In the first quarter. Connects from 3-point range.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
Left to play in the first. A 3 from Thomas. And no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Adams with it. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
And here are the Cavaliers. It's been 13 unanswered points for them.
Steven Adams can have an impact on the game, certainly defensively, certainly with the screen setting. But how about the character of the center of this basketball team? One of the most quotable players in the league, and he'll never hold back from speaking his mind in an interview. You gotta love his disposition.
Freeze checked in for Cleveland. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. They set the pick. The screen from Thompson. Feeds it to Korver. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Korver's got 5 now. And with Adams being so likable and quotable, a lot of it has to do with his incredible wit.
Well, I'm looking forward to the Steven Adams talk show once his career is finished. Or maybe not. Maybe before his career is finished. But when you're the younger sibling, you usually come up with a very refined sense of humor.
Right. Like you, Brett. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And there's the foul. It's on the way. That is his first foul of the game. Korver with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Korver kicks to Thompson. The screen from Thompson. Outside Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. And shot opportunity. Gordon gets a hand on it. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Good on the triple.
A tough matchup for the smaller defender there. Just shot right over the top without thinking twice.
Now, here's Thomas. 10 points for him. Pass to Korver. The 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 8.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
It is brutal to try and match up on the perimeter with a team that is this hot.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 15. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the nut.
I'm putting all the pressure on me to...
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here at work here.
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, they're taking care of the ball. They're attacking on defense. This has them out to a big lead after 1.
Thomas and Korver, the guard team. Green is out there with LeBron James, and it's Thompson in at center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Ray, you played all 4 years in college after redshirting your freshman season. What kind of advantage, as you look back on that, do you think it gave you, if any, in preparing for the pressures and the style of the NBA?
I don't know so much, Kevin, if it gave me an advantage with regards to the pressures of the league, but certainly with regards to the physicality of the league, it's something that I desperately needed. Just a late developer, a late bloomer. I think I was about 175 pounds when I went off to college. Not a preferential playing weight for the NBA, so I needed that year just in terms of the maturity of what I needed physically. I love the pace he's playing with, letting his offense come to him naturally, and then building upon this lead for his team.
There's Gordon with the 3, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
James with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Green against Grant. Green, the pass to Frye. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Gordon against Korver. Launches a 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Gordon. Cavaliers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Releases. Again, the Thunder score.
You can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. Like to see his guys step up a little more.
Here's the screen. LeBron kicks to Frye. Off target with his 3.
And that's a rare sight. Usually shooters make the defense pay when they're that lackadaisical.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And that one misses. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Frye. Jay Crowder comes in for Green. Ingram, he's checked in for LeBron.
That's a strange pick because typically he's pretty much money for me.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
And it's Gordon missing.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Yeah, he has that kind of range, but maybe not that time the best judgment.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Here's Thompson. And
Now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. It was Isaiah Thomas who got hot in the first. He ended up with 15 points and 3 assists. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession.
And that's all we can do for...
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that can't Under trailing by 15. So for Oklahoma City right now, Gordon out there with Gordon. And there's Gordon. And there's Grant. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And you look at the Cavs coach, Tyronn Lue. Brett, what stands out to you?
Well, he's got confidence. I would tell you, Kevin, I'd have confidence, too, if that number 23 was suiting up for me every night. But he demands accountability. He demands a respect for the game. And this team has had a tremendous run in the early stages of Ty Lue's coaching career.
And he's been hitting from out there. Defensively, you're going to have to change some things up.
The classic catch-22 guy right here. If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
Here's Thomas. 15 points in the game. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. And the Thunder another 3.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Thomas dishes to front. Thomas gets the court. That's good. That's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
Gotta love how Korver's outside shot keeps looking better and better with each passing game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Green's checked in. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. And it's good. 2 points. 32 points for the Later. So many great point guards in the league right now, guys, who can do much more than just facilitate. Brent, how has that position in your mind evolved over the years?
I think watching these point guards play, Kevin, and their ability to score the basketball has been remarkable. There have been guys throughout the history of the league that have been tremendous scorers at the point guard position, but now with the emphasis on three-point shooting and less about point guards' traditional role of setting up the rest of the team, that's why you're seeing such dynamic play from that position.
And the replay brought to you by Under Armour, the Unleash Chaos moment, giving us a better perspective on just how far behind the line he was on that 3 ball. And stolen by Gordon. Here we go with Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will return possession.
Tremendous hustle. Just threw a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Ingram, he's checked in for LeBron. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kyle Korver. Here's Rose, and Adams sends it back.
Adams is a decent shot blocker, but relies on his position mostly that time in the right spot.
You've got to give them a lot of credit. They're just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Thomas makes the bucket.
This is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Gordon for 3. It's off. 3 quarters of play. First game here. Cavaliers on top, up by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle. Playing solid defense, taking care of the backboard, high priorities for Coach Billy Donovan.
And I think the communication has been terrific here. I mean, the guys came prepared to do whatever it takes tonight, and Coach is making some really good adjustments.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Ingram is out there with Jake Brown. Then there's Shannon Fry. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Thomas in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Outside Crowder. Ingram wide open. And they come right back with their own 3-point.
Oh, they give it up and they get the lead right back. 2 triples back to back. And the momentum in this game is ridiculous. And the cold-blooded triple to calm this crowd down after what looked like a huge 3 at the other end.
Stolen by Gordon. For the finish. And then Gordon with the cut.
That's enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal and then off to the race.
Thomas crosses the block. Rose gets the block. Yes, that's Rose with the assist that time. Lions got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Gordon against Rose. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're down by 3. A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. Checked in for Brock. James comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Korver in for Rose. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Sean Lewis. He said, this is what we're playing for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right off the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He's really excited about this game.
LeBron James, quite simply, one of the greatest players that ever played the game. It's just impossible for anybody to slow down.
Being down 2 points instead of 1 makes it a free throw miss. Makes getting a stop here absolutely perfect. That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range shot. Really good basketball.
Korver kicks to James. Over Gordon. It's good. And the Thunder lead is cut back down to 2 with those points from James.
And there's a reason LeBron has the ball in his hands so capable in those moments.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. Took him line to shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. Shannon Fries checked in for Cleveland. And so both losers are good. That's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Thomas outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
43 look for 3-point range for D to that one.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage it. He stepped up and delivered that huge 3-point shot.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt, professional move all the way, puts the team on his back when it matters most.
Korver dishes to Thompson. Thomas passes to LeBron. The 3 from Korver. Tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Fearless was the only way to describe Korver on that one. He loved getting the chance to sink those push baskets right in the face of the game.
And they double up Gordon. Over Thomas. Sinks it.
And they got a foul to give here if they need it. Timeout
called Cleveland. They trail by 2. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Is what's your take?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
I really like when you run plays that have options. Get to either one and take the best shot available.
Outside quarter. This one for 3. Three. So they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and pushing this.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more to go.
Adams has some struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could and should have closed it out.
That's off his one, so he misses both. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain drain.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. He knocked it down, and they really needed that one. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're up by 1. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 9 seconds left in the fourth. And the whistle blows in the backcourt violation here over and back.
Now, time and score, you just can't have a costly error right now at this point in the game, guys.
8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there. He knocks down the first free throw. And so he's down both free throws. And that gives them the lead.
It's like the more that's at stake, the more he rises to the challenge.
Gordon for 3. Full time.
This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.